Dalawang buwan matapos ang paglahok niya sa 2020 Tokyo Summer Olympics, nakapanayam at kinumusta ni teammate Ira Dalaw ang top Pinoy pole vaulter ng Pilipinas na si Ernest John Obiena. Makibalita tayo sa kanya dito sa ating Sports Chat.
Magandang hapon, teammates! Para bigyan po tayo ng latest update tungkol sa kanyang magiging sunod na plano sa athletics, ating makakasama si Tokyo Olympian qualifier at ang top Pinoy pole vaulter ng bansa na si Ernest John Obiena. Magandang hapon and welcome once again to PTV Sports, EJ.
Hi, thank you so much po. Maraming salamat sa pag-welcome sa akin sa PTV always.
Yes, EJ, we've been looking forward to this interview since your Olympic debut, and there are just so many things to talk about. But first, coming off from a very successful 2020 to 2021 World Outdoor Athletic season, how are you feeling after those series of events?
I'm okay. I wouldn't say I was like successful or everything went as the way I wanted it to go. I would say it was decent. You know, I had highs and lows and good competition and bad competitions. Yeah, but I can live with it. You know, I learned a lot in this 2021 season. I'm very happy in the way some of the things went, and of course, I'm very disappointed in some of the things that also happened.
Right, EJ, I think months ago you told me in your past interview that you were really prepared with the Olympics, and after also we saw how frustrated you were when you weren't able to show your full capabilities. But you know, it's another story with Diamond League, a success story of yours, wherein you finished fourth and the Golden Roof Challenge when you yet again reset the Asian record. How did these competitions after the Olympics help you redeem yourself?
Well, I needed to prove to myself that I'm actually capable of, you know, performing at the high level, at the biggest competition, and just, you know, having all that extra confidence that not extra, I would say the confidence that I had before going to Tokyo. I needed that to be back. So, yeah, I needed to prove that to myself first and foremost. You know, kailangan maniwala ulit sa sarili ko na kaya ko, na ano yung nangyari doon sa Tokyo. I mean, everybody has a bad day. You don't wake up 365 days a week and you feel good. You know, it's not like that. And I'm upset. How do you say? I'm not happy in the way it happened, but I need to get back up. And for me, that was me competing and pushing myself to achieve something, you know, something good again, and be able to compete at the level that I believe I should be in. And that's what the next competitions after Tokyo actually showed me. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I continued competing after Tokyo.
EJ, I've already mentioned some of your remarkable achievements, but among these achievements the past few months, ano ba yung pinaka-paborito mo o pinaka-memorable sa mga na-accomplish mo ngayong taon?
I would say memorable would be or important. I think Tokyo Olympics ko talaga kasi Tokyo Olympics yung pinaka how do you say, the most important competition in any athlete's career. I mean, Olympics itself, not Tokyo specifically, but Olympics itself. So making it to the final, I think that's one of the big achievements I have had this year. It didn't went my way in the final, but you know, I can finally say in the world that, you know, I'm an Olympic finalist. You know, that's not something that it's not a joke anymore. You know, at one point in time, I'm one of the best when it comes to pole vaulting, and there's such big of a stage. Second one would be, of course, the Asian record. You know, I've been aiming for that. I needed it badly this year. I needed that to kind of, you know, put the nail in the coffin that Olympics was a mishap. Something happened, something that was, you know, not positively reinforcing my belief in myself. And that Asian record is definitely the biggest thing. You know, I can finally say I'm the best to have ever done it in Asia.
Yes, EJ, you were doing very good in the middle of this year, but all of a sudden you abruptly called it a season. Was there a reason behind this?
During the time, my contract with PSC, especially with my funding, was until Tokyo, and they set it until August 30. And the day after that, technically my expenses will be shouldered by me and my team. Yeah, I went for it because I needed to defend some points. I needed to compete. And as I said, I needed to prove to myself that I'm actually capable of performing at such high level. So from day one of September, basically, I was spending my out of my own pocket those competitions, and then at the same time, my team are helping me out, and traveling, and yeah. So it was hard to go to the next two competitions, the two continental tours, which are Zagreb and Nairobi, because of what I currently have, the current situation that I have. I needed to let that go. I needed to choose between, defending my points, getting this, and it's a tough decision to make, and I never want to be in any situation. But some things in life, it shows, and yeah, I needed to make a call, and my team was with me. It was my call, and I needed to be smart about it because I have no idea if I'm going to get reimbursed.
All right, in that regards, EJ, what if all the paperwork has been sorted out? Will you go back? Will you resume on what you do?
I mean, I can't stop, even if I'm, as I said, I could have called it a day in August 30. Technically, I'm not quote unquote paid by the PSC to stay in Italy to compete for the country. I could have stopped, but I'm here because I know I have a chance. I know I have this goal that I want to achieve. Therefore, I'm going to do whatever I can to continue. I'm really hoping this, that the funding actually comes soon, because it's not. Let's just say I don't have that much fun to keep myself afloat with all the expenses that I have for training and preparations and the fees of my team.
So EJ, what is next for your career? What is next for Ernest John Obiena? What are your upcoming competitions, your personal goals?
The most near championship would be the World Indoors, third week of March in Belgrade. Yeah, I'm already qualified for it. Patafa just needs to, I think, not follow it up, just send my name and finalize everything. After that, it's currently the outdoor World Championships, which would be in Eugene, Oregon, in the United States. Yeah, but basically the reason why I needed to compete after Olympics was to affirm to myself that I actually want to push for Paris, because it's 3 years of nomadic life, 3 years of being away from my family, 3 years of this strict diet and training and day in day out of pushing myself to the limit. Yeah, it's not an easy thing to just commit to myself. 2.5 years away, so not that far. So yeah, I'm vying for that.
All right, thank you very much, EJ, for your time here with us in PTV Sports. We wish you well, and we wish you the very best of luck. Just continue what you do, because you've got a whole nation behind you.
Thank you so much, and always a pleasure po.
At yan nga po ang pinakabagong update mula mismo kay Philippine Athletics Team standout Ernest John Obiena. At muli, ito po ang Sports Chat.